Ice, what up? Gary Mack, Felicia Jordan in the building. A Roma Queens in the building. You already know. Yes, definitely enjoyed myself. I am back home now. Thank you. Knock on wood, made it back to the Soo. Sosua, aka the greatest place on earth. And hold on, and
Hola, mi amor. ¿Todo bien?
¿cómo está?
You happy? Bien. Mira con mi café a la hora. Mira, check it out.
Hold on, I'm about to open this box up. Only a flip-flop. The box and the numbers on there. All this. What? Stop pointing at me, man. Making me nervous. So we take that off. Slide that out. Oh, can't lose that. All this good stuff. Hold on, I gotta put this down for a minute. I'm trying to get it out. I can't do it one hand. I'm not breaking that ribbon. I ain't even a fan of Cohibas, y'all. Y'all hit that like button on the way in the door. Only a flip-flop. Mira. Eso adentro también. Solo eso abierto. Eso para vender.
Okay. ¿Y qué precio? ¿Y qué precio? 30 dólares cada uno. Serían 1,700 a la tasa del 50.
What's good, y'all? Let me catch up when it's coming. So I'm gonna like this in a second. Cohiba. Oh, Shane, I had a great time, man. Great. I'm gonna get into that right now. Dirty Workers, what up? Papa Doc, Smitty Hustle, what up? Shaka in the building. Luis Guzman, appreciate you. Appreciate that, SB the Guard, Boston in the building. Yes, I am back. Thank you. No, Joel, no, I actually. All right, here's what happened. I was leaving already. I put Cuba by accident because I was still in Cuba. So, but I postponed a live last night to come in today. What's up, man? I postponed the live last night. I had a little issue, a family issue, so I had to handle that first. So I'm back here in DR. Back in DR. Super excited, you know. Russ is still in Cuba. I had to come home. I had to handle some things. And I have a bunch of videos of Cuba I'm posting up. Might post one tomorrow night before Sunday service. And I'm gonna do a final, after all the videos are done, I'm gonna do a final review of Cuba, okay? My final review. But I wanna give you guys some myths, you know what I'm saying? And realities of Cuba, because a lot of misinformation, as I was telling you guys on my last live. And I'm sure Russ gonna get into it too. 1 second, I'll find this list. So as I said, you can go to Cuba. There's never been a time you could not go to Cuba. We just didn't know it. Even Trump just put more sanctions and told you places you could not go in Cuba and businesses you could not go to. So that was something we didn't know. I found a lot of information while I was down there. A lot of us in America just misinformed. And I forgot who said that. Someone from Canada actually said that. In the last live, they commented that Americans are just misinformed. Now, if you are a government worker, no, you cannot go to Cuba. So, if you have security clearance, you cannot go to Cuba. A couple guys already looked into that. But for the average Joe, Square Bear L7, I like that name, Square Bear. You can go to Cuba. Donnell, what's good? Jojo, appreciate it. Jamil around the world, what's up? Ken in the building, what's up, brother? Oh, I feel good. Nah, Cuba was dope, man. I enjoyed myself. Biggest problem we had, it did happen the last night, which was crazy. No internet at all. For a day and a half, I was cut off from the entire world. Then the weirdest thing happened. Customs was weird again, but as we got into the waiting area, I wanted to buy some stuff, some sodas and stuff, and they only took euros, Canadian. Anna, can I get the Senacero Grande? They only took Canadian and euros. I said, but I got Cuban pesos. Thank you. They said, no, we only take Cuban and Canadian. I'm like, but I'm in Cuba, I can't use Cuban pesos. Not the Cohiba. I already had this, out of my boy. So now I guess there's a big myth that we couldn't go. Just a lot of misinformation on our part, not knowing. Are you drinking water? Are you trying to hydrate? Shout out to Sosua over here hydrating. I will say this. I was told a lot of stuff I was told, I wouldn't see it for myself. The service in Cuba, god awful. I had one place that had good service, Antojos, down the block from my Airbnb. They on point. Everywhere else was, what you want? What you want? Even when you ask for the bill, they take their time. They be calculating the bill like, what you want? My sport for what you want to do? You ain't going nowhere. Service is god awful. I had to deal with that. And if it's crowded, it's going to be even worse. The more crowded it is, the worse the service. And a lot of what I heard was kind of the total opposite of what I experienced. I know a lot of guys been there years ago. It's way different now. Shout out to you guys that went years ago. It's just different. You can use dollars, all that. I guess a lot of post-pandemic changes, if that makes sense. When you book your flight, I believe they give you the visa and the forms to fill out. There is an e-migration to enter Cuba. So I think they give you all that stuff when you book your flight. The dollars, you can. Zoe talked about this. If you go to a government place, because it's government and private, you would get 25 per dollar. Okay. If you go to, thank you. If you go to the black market outside of the government, you get 90 to 110 for your dollars. That's pretty good. You know. I will say this though. The clubs are wild expensive. I'll tell you why. I told you guys we were on the 5th Avenue of Havana. It's rich or poor. So you got money or you don't. The people with no money, who don't have a lot of money at least, are on the Malecon. Malecon's packed. People with money go to the club. All right? Everything's expensive in the club. Because if you can afford to be in the club, let's get this thing going. Let's do the casino. I want it. If you can afford to go to the club, you're gonna spend some money. Okay. I spent more in Cuba, in the club in Cuba, than I've spent in any country I've been to so far. Any country. Like Brazil, DR, Colombia, Panama. The club in Cuba was wild expensive. And nice, but wild expensive. Reese, what up? Joe, you said worse than DR, what you talking about? That's it. Cuba trip was dope, man. Burt Raw, swear. Cuba trip was dope, man. I'm about to light the cigar up in a second. That Dredge the Great, what's going on? Texas in the building. I don't know. They might not have the cowboy flag through customs. Oh, and like I said, just so you understand how expensive the clubs are, everybody with the little man purses, I call them fag bags, with the man purses, everybody with a man purse had a stack of money like that. Everybody. I'll be here all day. Might hit the strip later on. Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be out. Once I leave here, I'll probably hit the strip. Probably go to a room or something like that. We'll get some rest. I'll be here. I ain't gonna leave. It's probably like 7, 8 max.
Okay,
all right. All right, brother. Yeah, everybody had not some money like this, bro. It was crazy. I saw a bar brawl. We saw a bar brawl. Shout out to Taylor Made. Taylor Made was there. We had it. We had nothing to have with us. My first bar brawl. My first time in Cuba. My first bar brawl in Cuba. So we got that going. Got to see a bar brawl. Some guys got that action. So that was dope. Yeah, so shout out to P-Man. He gave me a lot of info on Cuba. He's been to Cuba a million times. Americans have never been prevented from entering, but they will have an issue returning to the U.S. if they do not fall into one of the categories. Exactly. I want this done now. Casino, now. So yeah, like I said, we never had an issue going. Joe, yes. Let me tell you something. We had to call the waitress to order a drink in one spot, which was a government spot, so they really didn't care. Then she looked at us like, "What you want?" I was like, "What? What is this?" He was like, "Can we get a Cuban Libre and a vodka or beer?" She was like, "All right." Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I won't lie to you, it was bad. I've never had service with a person didn't want you to be there. Like the waiter genuinely didn't want you to be there. Like, what you doing? You ain't got no winner. You ain't got no job or nothing. Like, I'm coming to support your business. They're like, so. Yeah, service is worse than you. And see, the thing is, like I said, when you're clubbing with rich Cubans. So clubbing with the locals is clubbing with rich Cubans. It was dope, though. And the clubs are so modern. Like I said, it's the rich area. When you walk in, you know the club. I was like this. I was like, "Hey, fellas, everybody got their money, they stacks. It's gonna cost." It's like one of them things where you walk in the club and you're not sure if your ATM card working or not. You're like, "Oh, my card work." Like, we gonna need to hit the ATM later. And no, my name is not Cuba Greg from now on. Yeah, only the club, only the clubs. P-Man, the name of the club was 245, which is a record broken by Paul Volta from Cuba, I guess. He built that club. The other club they had the Bar Brawl, Sal Azuka. That's a big club over there too. We actually had a show, all that. Black Mamba, what's good? Appreciate that. We had a show and all that. That's where the brawl happened. Elvis, I really can't say, man. They're beautiful, though. They're very beautiful. 11. 11.
No, porque yo no le iba a mandar, pero falta el aceite no dame 8,000.
¿Cuánto?
Dame 20.
One second, yo.
Está bien. Tienen que hacer
Come on, son.
después, yo supongo que después.
So as you know, just got back to business.
Ellos mandaron ahí.
Toma. Back to business, back to the grind. Yeah, like I said, Cuban chicks is beautiful. Like I won't even lie about that. Hands down, beautiful. But there's not a lot of influence as far as makeup and stuff like that. A lot of them wear made up. They weren't like made up with a bunch of caked up makeup. You know. Yeah, that's another thing. If you fly to Panama or Mexico like we did, no issue. Don Omar, what up with you? Oh, Joe, that's not my fault. I'm a tip well too. What's up, Sophia Fitty? Appreciate that. I tip well. Oh, y'all can hear the music. That means I'm gonna be demonetized. Y'all hit that cash app. Let me light it. Hit that cash app. I'm playing music in the bar because it's on sports on. But that means if y'all can hear it, I'm gonna be demonetized. So hit that cash. Let me light my cigar.
And you give time max.
Pelicans don't want to give him guaranteed money. Here we go, we lit. Like I said, I've never been a super fan of Cohibas, but it's good. So I had one out there. Yeah, Cuba Gray, they try to call me. Well, chocolate ice, I'm gonna tell you this. The only food I had, shout to Ja, the plug. The food at his house, his wife cooked, was awesome. We did a video there real quick. His wife's food was awesome. But all I ate my whole time in Cuba was tacos. They're real good at tacos. Everybody made good tacos. And of course, Cuban sandwich. But since we were in Cuba, it's only a sandwich. But they're very good though.
We're talking about Cuba, man.
Hey, I loved it.
I went there, man.
And I had this giant chicken burger from this spot that I'm not gonna say their name because they disappointed me very much. The chicken burger was dope, but it was like a giant chicken burger. But I'm disappointed at the spot because I was told it was this amazing spot. As soon as we walked in the door, the workers were like, "What's up?" They had 3 things on the food menu and 4 types of drinks. That was it. I was like, Taylor said I asked for the menu. Taylor said you're gonna laugh. They brought me the giant board over. He said we have this, and we have this. What you want? I was a hell of a selection. And Mexico, yeah, sorry about that. Jesse Shorts, yes, I'm going back to Cuba, bro. I'm definitely going back. Elvis, I don't know, man. I haven't dated a Cuban chick. I was only there 5 days, man. Believe it or not, the tacos are pretty good. LJ, what's good with you? Well, if it's P-Man, if Prague is more than Cuba, I don't think I'm ever going to Prague. That shit was expensive, man. Hey, you have a good one. Let me know. I will. All right. So, like I said, it was just because the rich Cubans really got money, so they spend it. Now, I will say this. Me and Taylor discussed this. Cuba is not for the fuckery. It's not for large groups going down there acting a fool. It's for the grown and sexy. Because I will tell you this, though there's virtually no crime in Cuba, almost no crime, everyone's afraid of the police. And what you don't want to do is be out drunk, loud, get caught smoking weed in Cuba. Your ass will be sitting in a Cuban jail. So Cuba ain't the place for the fuckery. You want to keep it calm, cool, relax, enjoy your trip, enjoy the beach. I got beach videos, but it's not for the fuckery at all.
I want to see you get one.
Cuba's definitely grown a sexy turf.
Only you.
Well, Jesse Shorts, we already made it a Paradise Lifestyle. We built up our network over there. We're going back. There will be a Paradise Life Cuba trip, but it won't be a big group. And like I said, it's not for the fucking. I hit that like button. It's really grown and sexy. Like you really want to go over there. The fuckery got to be behind closed doors, if you understand. So you really can't be on no BS out there. Nobody wants to go to jail, and nobody definitely want to go to Cuban jail. Now the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is damn near non-existent. Cuba did not get internet till 2014. 2014. Okay? 5% of the country has internet. 5%. And I believe 1% was the airport. So 1% is all the airports. So 4% of the country has internet. Places like Hotel Nacional, you can go buy, like I did for my live. You go buy internet and use it. They probably had the best internet I had the whole time. Our internet in the house cut off our last night. You can get a chip. The chip is not that reliable, but it's good. Chip, Russ is using his now. But if you want to be cut off from everybody and you want to get away from everybody, Cuba's for you. Because your phone ain't going to have no service. Don't go into a business saying, hey, you got Wi-Fi? Can I get the Wi-Fi? No, there's no Wi-Fi, fam. They tell you, no, we ain't got no Wi-Fi. Okay. Some of them look at you, what's Wi-Fi? Can I get the Wi-Fi? There's no Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi. And they not being rude, there really is none. Clint, what's good?
From 1989 to now, in the NBA, every 6 years, the first pick has been a bust. Every single 6 years.
Remember the dude from the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Every 6 years.
Hold on, y'all looking at the stat.
Purvis Ellison, bust. Average 9.63. I know you know the name, so let's go 6 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Joe Smith.
Keep going, because you're right. Keep going. The dude from
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Brown. Even though he had a good career, he was a bust.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Greg Oden.
That's crazy.
Look.
Keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's the dude. I watched a documentary this morning about him.
Watch it. Look who's 6 though. Look next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next.
All right, so sidebar, y'all. Sidebar. We're talking about Cuba. So Socius pulled up a stat.
Yeah.
Every 6 years, the number one pick in the NBA has been a bust.
Since Purvis Ellis.
Since Purvis Ellis.
In 1989, I think.
So since 1989, Purvis Ellis, every 6 years, the number one pick has been a bust.
In the NBA.
The last number one pick was Zion Williams. Oh, man. And the dude from the Cavaliers, I just watched a documentary this morning. They said how all he did was dunk, but he never did nothing else. He had four points a game if he played.
Bro, that's weird.
I'm glad I ain't got Zion. Jamel around the world, my favorite car I saw. Oh man, it was a 1954 Chevy. I believe I got a picture with it somewhere. It was beautiful, in and out. He had the interior redone. When he turned it on, it made real strong. I see you later, D. It made that real like loud joint. It was dope. But I took a picture of a bunch of cars. Exactly, Joe. You get stuck in the Cuban jail, you're done. But yeah, it was a red. No, sorry, the red Chevy was dope. The drop top pink Cadillac. My God, I almost lost it. I almost stole it. I was like, yo, give me the keys. Matter of fact, I was so excited, the pictures came out blurry. He had a pink Cadillac with clean leather. I did two drop tops. Clean leather interior. It was dope. Now I want to say this. So I was telling Rush this when we were driving to the club. I had never been in a drop top my entire life, ever. I don't know why. Just never did. I was in a drop top twice in Cuba. Wild as fuck. Never been in a drop top my entire life. Had opportunities, but I had my whip, so I was like, I ain't in a drop top. And drop top was everybody can see you. I ain't wanna be Kennedy out this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Someone take my head off. I'm from the hood, man. I'm always thinking about shit like that. But in Cuba, 2 drop tops. Try ice. No, they offered pizza to me. I'm good, thank you. They offered pizza to me at the beach in another spot. I had already eaten, so now I didn't get none. But yes, I do. I wish I would have had the pizza. I wanted to try it.
They got regular style pizza, or it's like Chicago?
It's supposed to be a Cuban style pizza. It looked different, but I was full. I didn't want to buy it. And
what's the Cuban style? Is it like similar to Chicago, thicker?
I didn't eat it. It just looked. You know what it looked like? You know the pizza I saw looked like? It looked like remember our school lunch pizza?
Oh shit, yeah.
But a big one though.
Ilios.
Yeah, a big version of our school lunch pizza. That's the ones I saw. It looked like that. But I wanted it, but like I said, I had eaten already. I wasn't gonna take it home and heat it up. No, but Jesse, that's exactly what makes Cuba so special. Is because you go back in the day before all of y'all was on doing it for the gram and all that. You go back in the day.
Ain't no clout chasing.
You really out there chilling. Yeah, the internet definitely sucks. Well, Ryan, hold up. Ryan T, I don't know how old you are, but have you always had internet your whole life? I know I did. When did the internet start? when did Al Gore start internet? Remember Al Gore started the internet. When did Al Gore start the internet? I haven't internet my whole life. Hold on.
It was early.
I remember what it was like.
It took
at 1 a.m. your TV cut off. Because there was no more.
It was 12.
It was 12 or 1?
Yeah, they played the national anthem.
National anthem. There was no more TV until 6 in the morning. No more TV, no more programs. No reruns, nothing. It cut off. National anthem, and then the. So I go back to that. And some of y'all laughing right now. 12 a.m. if your TV's still on, national anthem, and then no reruns, no programs, no nothing.
Just fuss.
So I remember that. There was no internet back then.
You went to sleep.
Here's the wild part though. When the internet first started, what was that? Microsoft AOL?
Yeah.
Nigga, AOL took so long, I go outside, get a sandwich, come back. Shit still
low.
I'm like, how many shit still ain't low? You go play a whole full court of basketball, come back, and shit still ain't low. So
shit just downloaded.
We used to get up on the internet back then.
You couldn't bootleg no CDs back then.
Someone say reset it. Reset it, that's gonna take another 10 hours. I'm gonna let this shit ride out. So it actually felt kind of good if you older, because you like, I remember the days no internet. Now you want your family and friends to know you good. I check in when I could, but I ain't no damn internet all the time. Oye, Darama, tú sabes, yo quiero esos años, pero no sé. African Dominican, how you doing, love? Yeah, I want to go back this year, but maybe next year. I'm definitely going back though. Oh, they definitely, listen, Cuban women are beautiful. I won't even lie about that. And someone made a comment to me, I don't know how true it is, I have to look into this. They said Cuba was the last place to end slavery. So most of that is Spanish influence with a smaller mix of African. Because the locals, the Indians of Cuba were enslaved first, and then they brought Africans over. So it's a big Spanish influence. Dominic Davis, what up with you? Devon, what's good? Shout out to Devon. Came in for 5 days, I saw him one. Shout out to the homie. Thank you, Devon, being a great friend. Oh, chicken was great. I got a pictures. I'm gonna post all my stuff. Follow my Instagram. Follow the Paradise Life Instagram. Guys, if my moms can post it. Paradise Life Instagram, my Instagram. Even post a sports bar Instagram. Follow the Instagram, guys, or go to the website. All the Instagrams are there. And I put Paradise Life today on the community. Y'all go follow it. I'm posting all the adventures, the videos. I'm posting all that, as well as YouTube. But you can see it on Instagram as well. I did some things for the gram. I'm just saying. Oh, titties out. I don't know. I'll say drop top. Joe, I did not do a video on the spot, unfortunately, because we got in there. We were ready to hit the ground. Good, Chip?
Hey, I'm just waiting for you guys right now.
I did not do a video at Airbnb, but it was cool. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, which is rare out there. And I think we paid $55 a night or $60 a night. It wasn't that expensive. Nick Lloyd, what up? Said 1995. Yeah, come on, man. So if you're older, then you know. I'm 43, so you know. I'm 43, so I know what it's like not to have internet. You know. We don't always have internet. You know, the graphics on the video games were slow. Miss Pac-Man. I remember Moon Patrol. I remember Conan the Barbarian, Pitfall. You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. I go back. You play them games now to hurt your eyes. Here, the 90s. There you go. Jamel, I did have a SkyTel, by the way, and I had the brick Nextel. Remember that? Look, if you from back in the day, you had the bricks Nextel. You ain't need a gun, because the brick Nextel would beat somebody up and make a phone call for you. He was good. Facts. 100%. That's what I felt. It was like back to basics, back to our old reality of not being on the internet all the time. Diamond, yeah, I use everything, but that's now. Back then, I used none of that crap. I'll tell y'all a funny story, which is why the no internet shit didn't bother me. So I want to say 2004. My boy was like, "Yo, Greg, you gotta get a computer." I said, "I ain't got no computer, son. Computer's the devil." Don't listen. If you know my story, I used to think that duty free was the devil, internet was the devil.
Why duty free?
Computer, I don't know. I don't know. I thought you walked in there and took all your money. Anything that took all your life energy was the devil. That's what my grandmother liked. So everybody's the devil. If you ain't about God, you the devil. So duty free was the devil. I was scared to go in duty free for years. Like now, I love duty free. Sorry, grandma, but I love duty free. Bro, sorry, so talking to him. So I thought the computers were the devil, because you know the feds could watch you and all that. It's 2003. Listen. So I bought a computer. My boy told me, he's like, "It's not the devil, man. Shut up." So I finally bought a computer. Listen, when I went and did that shit, I'm like, "Oh, this is cool," because you know I had the old school computers back in school. So I'm like, "Oh, this is cool." Da, 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 da. Sorry about that. You know, putting out fires literally, because a lot of stuff happened when I was away. Anyway, and I'll talk about that on Sunday service. So I'm like, "Oh, this is cool." So they said, "Greg, you want internet?" Like someone posted, you had to download the disc to get 7 days of internet. I didn't know what a download was. I didn't know none of that shit. So at the time, I'm doing music. They said, "Get MySpace. Go on Black Planet." I'm like, "I don't know what none of that stuff is, man. Y'all bugging, man." I get on MySpace. Someone sets my page up for me. Show me what to do, load my music up. You know, it's mad cool, right? I'm dope. Oh. Someone sent me a vulgar message one time about my music. Now this is how. This is he's playing. This is how much I despise the internet then and now. Someone sent me a vulgar message. Yo, your music's soft, son. You soft, son. You ain't popping the south side like that, son. First time on the internet, right? So the first thing I do is curse at the screen. I don't know what to do. It's the beginning of the internet. I'm not used to that. I said, you mother effer. I'm going off. Then my man was like, bro, you gotta type it. I was like, all right. So type it like this. Nah, bullshit, I can type it. Like this. I said, I'll kick your ass. Da, 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 da. That message didn't get read until like a week later when she responded, send me your address right now, I'll come find you. I guess that was like when we say now drop a pin. It's like, send me your address, I'll come find you. So I sent to my address. I didn't understand the internet then, I understand it now. So it was internet thugging, I guess, back then.
Hold on, you still type like that though?
No, I never type like that. I actually type. But I do it because it's a joke. I really type. Because if you, all right, for me, Regents math, my teacher would not allow me to do wanted me to Regents math, I said no. So she wanted me to take algebra. All right, guys. Now, I know a lot of you probably took algebra. Algebra serves no purpose in your life. At any point in your life, unless you're gonna be a rocket scientist, you may need a couple of formulas, but it's not serving purpose in your life. So I knew this, and I told my teacher, I don't need algebra, I'm not taking it. Algebra will never do anything for me ever. So, Miss Orlovsky, I'll never forget her. She called my mom. My mom said, hey, what you gonna do? The kid's too smart for his own good. Miss Orlovsky said, okay, you don't want to take Regents math, right? I said, no, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not going to the class, I'm not showing up. I'm not doing it. I won't get the credit. She put me in remedial math. Now here's what I didn't know. And some of you guys, no disrespect to you guys if you was in remedial math, I have no problem with you at all. I get remedial math, I sit down, and I'm a junior, I think, junior high school. Remember the board with the pins on it? And they give you rubber bands to make the shapes? So the teacher puts a board in front of everybody, and I'm like, the fuck is this? I hope it's what I think it is. Then they give everybody a bunch of rubber bands. They put it down, and they go, make squares and rectangles. And whoever knows how to do it, make a triangle with your rubber bands. I said, ain't this a bitch? I am 16, 17 years old. And I look at the door, Miss Orlovsky's cracking the fuck up. Because she knows she's dumbed me down to the lowest I can go. But when I walked out and I said, you know what? Touche. I'm not taking this class either because this is, sorry guys if you took remedial math. This is for dummies. She put me in typing class. Now, I said, fuck it, you know what? I could probably use typing one day in my life. I learned how to type, so I can pretty much type pretty well. So that's why I know how to type.
I got you. Damn, you went up.
She gave me the math credit by taking typing.
Yeah.
Because I refuse to go to medial.
I type like that. That's how I type.
Bro, I was in that class. They was like this. Everybody's concentrating too. There's like, and I said, "Oh, this is some bullshit." I did that shit in kindergarten. I looked at the door. There go Miss Orlovsky cracking the fuck up because she knows I'm mad. She's like, I walked outside. She said, "You want to take the Regents math?" I said, "Nope." I said, "You might as well just fail me. Fuck it. That shit right there. I'm never going back in there." And I was like this. I didn't want to be loud. Like these motherfuckers is dummies. I don't know how you got a high school class doing boards of rubber bands. So she said, "All right, bet. I'll make a deal with you." She thought I wasn't gonna like typing. I said, "All right, maybe I can type one day. Maybe I'll be a secretary. I don't know. I'm the manager here, right? Maybe I'll be a secretary." So that's how I learned how to type, motherfucker.
You always gotta explain it something.
JM, that could be dope because there's private businesses out there now. There's private businesses in Cuba now, so that's another reason I was out there. Mayor Sosua, what up? Jay Clyde in the building, King Samurai, what up? Yes, Cohiba, I just opened the box up. I opened the box, Cohiba's up. Backpack Val, what up? No, Joel, it's another company. Starts with an E. Extesa or something like that. One company in Cuba for telephone service, internet. One company. Like I said, there's only one company for everything. There's no TVs. There's no TVs in the bars. There's no cable like that. You gotta have a legal cable. So, like I said, it's really throwback, man. Nobody watching TV. They watching sports. That's about it. What's this? Is this just in? UCLA and USC going to the Big Ten, man. I did have a great time. It's not a bad cigar. Let me fix that. It's not a bad cigar. I just like Dominican cigars and Nicaraguan cigars, the Honduran cigars, a little bit more. Trevor Lunga, appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's not a bad cigar. Jay Mitch, what up? It's not a bad cigar. I think Cohibas are overrated for the price, if that makes sense. For the amount of money you pay for Cohiba, I just think I've had better cigars for cheap. That's all. Oh, I want to say this. So you guys remember years ago, I said Copa Airlines my favorite airline. Oh my God, the airline's so dope. Copa Airlines officially sucks. Officially sucks. First off, even in first class, you only get pretzels and graham crackers. At least first class, you get liquor. Cool with that. In the back, in the back. That's Steve O's word, in the back. Hey, what's up, baby? At least, even in Copa used to get sandwiches, meals. Yeah. I've had enough fucking pretzels from. I don't want pretzels ever again.
Yeah, Copa used to be your whole.
Copa gave you everything.
They don't give you nothing no more.
Nothing.
Wow.
Even in the back, in coach economy, excuse me, you getting a meal, liquor, whatever. Yeah. Man, if you remember my story, that's when the first time I flew to Medellin, I was like, "You guys got vodka?" He was like, "Sir, whatever you want." How you doing, baby? How you been? I'm good, brother. And then I said, "Can I get some more?" They said, "Certainly." Here you go. Now they give you water in the back. They give you liquor in the front with pretzels. I done had enough fucking pretzels to last me a lifetime. If you see me eating pretzels, that means I'm going through something. Comfort food. But yeah, basically, like I said, there's a lot of myths that we couldn't go. Now, I'm not telling you guys to flood down there, because some of y'all will, I'm gonna get her.
Don't look at me like that.
Because I've been stealing her every day. she ain't seen me in 5 days, 7 days. Jesus Christ, I just recorded it. Believe that. I'm not telling you all the rundown of Cuba because it's not for everybody. I actually spoke to a woman on Facebook, and she was saying how she had a terrible time there because of the money. Because of the money. She didn't know you couldn't use your card and stuff like that. Now, after I put all my Cuba videos out, I'm gonna do a full Cuba review to give you guys my version of Cuba. I thought it was dope, and I'm going back, but I'm gonna give you a full probably 10-minute video of my version of Cuba. I did enjoy it, and I am going back. Oh, you pulled it up. Oh, Ray Loyal in the building. Hold on, King Samurai. Ray Loyal in the building. And I got some dope paintings, dope souvenirs. Amazing. Paradise Life, you know, we got the cologne on deck. Can I get my spray first, bro?
Yeah, they love that.
Ladies love PL. I told you.
They love that shit.
Ladies love PL. Why you trying to smell like me, bro?
My bad, you made me buy it.
I made you buy it? What's up, brother? I've been away for a couple of days.
No, I know y'all just went down to Cuba.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I told the general, I said, I went down there twice. I went down there in 2018, 2019. And I told him, I said, because he was asking me about the girls, I was like, hey, all right, but they ain't got nothing what's down there.
I beg, we'll talk about that off the line. I'm talking about Cuba right now. I beg to differ.
Really?
It depends when you go.
That is true.
If you go around the rich Cubans, Jesus Christ.
All right.
It is.
Now,
Because you
I was
know,
around the old city.
I did both. I did both.
Okay.
Overall, to me, Cuban women are beautiful. But if you go to the, I call it, they call it the Fifth Ave of Cuba,
Yeah.
or Havana, those clubs.
What was that? Was it Aventura? Is it?
No, Club 245 and Club Salt Azuka.
Okay, I'm just thinking of the area.
Oh, they call it the Fifth Ave. It's in Havana, but it's
But is it the avenue for the where all the embassies used to be?
yes over there, bro.
But you gotta think, y'all talking the 3 years difference though.
And it's a different because now it's open.
Because think of here, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? It's still the
Now you got private clubs and private businesses, so it is different.
Yeah.
Those clubs are private,
Okay.
so that means more money's coming in.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the things out, I was like, I actually took one video. I said, no one's gonna believe that she looks like this. I was like,
Yeah.
so she caught me. I was like this. Hey, look, hey, Taylor, look. I got caught being a creep cam, but I had to do it because I was like, no one's gonna believe this girl looks like this.
Yeah.
It's like a
No,
fucking
they got
model.
some. They got. It's unique because they got more African.
That's what I was just saying. They're the last country to enslave them.
Yeah.
So they have such a mix of Spanish and African together. It's
Heavy
crazy.
African.
Heavy, yes.
Heavy African.
Now, I haven't been to Santiago. Josh from Santiago. Yeah, don't get no kids. But Santiago's right by Jamaica, right by Jamaica.
Right.
That's that big Rastafarian influence over there.
Right.
There's a huge Rastafarian influence in Cuba.
In Cuba.
And a big Haitian influence as well in Cuba.
I didn't see that much. I saw the African.
It's there, but the Rastafarians is huge. Like there's actually Rasta Cubans that kind of separate themselves from one else. Ja's a Rastafarian. But we went to the beach. Dude had his flag, his Rasta flag in the thing with him and his man, and they had dressed down to their legs. But it's like it's a huge presence with them.
Yeah.
And homie had to have his flag right there, like boom.
They big with that in the art. The art.
I got a Santeria tour as well. I did the Salvador. He died. I did the Rumbo on Sunday, and then Salvador's his assistant, who I have 2 videos with him, giving a bunch of information about him, a bunch of information about the Santeria and all that stuff they do. So it's dope, definitely dope.
All right, it was good seeing you, man.
I'll be here, bro. I'm back. Jesse, you can order the cologne. Where's my guy at? Ray Loyal, can you post that? Post the link so they can order the cologne. Brian, what's good with you, brother?
Hey, my brother.
How you doing, Fred? Ray Loyal, if you're still here, post that link to order the cologne, please. You know we got that Paradise Life Get Right. Shout out to Get Right Fragrance. Shout out to King's Rumba sponsoring the Urban Music Festival September 3rd. Stay tuned for that. Also, since my 5-year anniversary is that weekend, I'm gonna do a special happy hour. Now here's how I'm gonna do the happy hour. There's gonna be a happy hour Friday, the 2nd, all day. Sunday the 4th, all day. Now happy hour. But I am going to take beer prices. This is gonna hurt me tremendously. But I'm gonna take beer prices back to 5 years ago. And yes, I'm gonna go broke that weekend, but it's to celebrate us being here for 5 years. 5 years ago, beer prices were really low. How about now? Listen, I love everybody supported us. Making 5 years is a big deal. A lot of people don't make it 6 months or a year. So I will set the dates. It'll be that Friday. I believe the 2nd will be the first day happy hour. The second day happy hour will be Sunday. As you guys know, Monday is all day happy hour anyway. But it'll be all day happy hour with the regular happy hour. And those 2 days will be Presidentes at the price from 5 years ago. So that's gonna be dope. Appreciate it. There you go. Get Right Fragrance right there. So like I said, 5 years, September. It's actually September 5th, but I'm gonna do the happy hour before it. September 3rd or 5th, one of those days. I'll get the dates mixed up. But we did a soft opening, then we did open up. Kirk, what up? But I'll have it the 50th anniversary that weekend, Labor Day weekend. Yeah, Labor Day weekend. So you guys definitely come down. Come get some damn near free beer. Like, but it's to drink in the bar only. Ain't no buying 10 beers going down the block. Nah. You gotta drink it right here. And we opening all the beers. So you know what? Don't open it. I'm gonna take it with me. No, None of that. I'm gonna have businesses lined up taking cases of beer out here. AJ said buckets everywhere. Yeah, so you know, I'm gonna do that for our 50th anniversary. And you know, made it. Listen, 5 years, man, is a big deal, man. You know, I've seen them come, I've seen them go. You guys hear me say that all the time. Shout out to all the new businessmen trying to do businesses. You know, I'm gonna tell you like this. I have a new consultation fee for business in DR. $75 an hour if you want me to tell you not to open a business and why you shouldn't. $150 for an hour if you want me to tell you how to open a business, how to do it properly, and what you need to do. Because I'm gonna tell people all the time, I tell people, do not open a business in DR, it's not easy. I would have never done this when I first came down here. But I did it, it worked. Going on 5 years, I thank all of you guys. I thank all of y'all. He said, he just saved 75. He got a goddamn free consultation out here. Thank you down there. Like I said, I'm gonna post it up on my Instagram, on the website and everything. 5 years is a big deal, so I'll be doing a special for that. I'll be doing a special for that, the 5-year anniversary of FlipFlop Sports Bar. No, what I said, hey, Bert Ross, what up, Bert? I see you soon, brother. It's the fact that I'll get into that Sunday. It's the fact that everybody doesn't know what to do business-wise down here, and I try to tell people, like, I'm not trying to discourage nobody, but I tell people it's really hard down here. All right, I'm gonna revisit this Sunday. So Sunday started to pull up. I'm gonna revisit Sunday. So let me tell you what happened the week before Cuba, the week of Cuba, and today. I had so look, I had a fire over here before I left. I had another fire as soon as I left. Not caused by us, some electric shit. Someone was stealing lights, and whatever they did caused the problem. I had another almost fire. I have one employee leaving next week, another one leaving in 2 more weeks. Now I've got to get newer staff. I had a freezer break for the 3rd time. I got to buy a new freezer. I had one of my distributors tell me they will no longer sell to me unless I buy a certain amount of product, which I was already buying the absorbed amount. So what they asked me to do is kind of ridiculous. And today's payday. So I'm broke. So if you owe me some money, I'm collecting. Somebody get me the Stewie video. Where's my money, man? You got my money? You out here buying cigars and everything, food. I want my money. I ain't gonna shoot your kneecaps off, but I need my money. Well, Joe, we're gonna get into that, but I'm gonna tell you something. And I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. I'm not singling nobody out, because it's been over 10 people.
It's good.
I've noticed a trend where, you know, I set a blueprint, I set a formula. Where people come, they come to FlipFlop, they see me. A lot of them don't know my background. They don't know that I've been doing business a long time. I'm 43, I've probably had 20 businesses. And I mean businesses when it comes to hood stuff, whether it's hustling candy, doing, I had my own little racket doing packing bags in C-Town. Everybody had to give me 10 cents off of what they made. Now, it may not sound like a lot to you, but in the 80s, 10 cents was a lot of money. I had a little racket. Like, you want to pack bags here? You gotta break me up, bro. You know. So I've always had a business mindset, and I've always jumped into what I do 100%. I think a lot of people see me, and they see me sit in this corner, and think I don't work. They think I'm just talking on this YouTube and drinking with the fellas, and chatty pattying. They don't see everything behind the scenes. They don't get here at 7 in the morning when I'm flipping over fucking tables and screaming at the top of my lungs. You don't see the text messages I send when you're probably sitting right next to me, to the manager and say, what the fuck just happened? and I'm calm because I gotta be calm in front of you. But the message I sent is the most vulgar, angry message ever. But I can't say those things. I gotta type. They don't see when Presidente don't bring beer, and I gotta find beer. They don't see when the distributor don't bring the stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that behind the scenes. But I think since everybody just sees me sitting in this chair, getting fat, they think, oh, it's easy. It's easy. All right, well, a lot of them found out. It ain't. It's just not. I've noticed a lot of people come in and look at me thinking he's just some fat bald guy sitting in the corner making money. You know, I'm a perfectionist. You have no idea that, like, between yesterday and today, I've done more in the past 24 hours than most of you guys will do your whole week. You know why? Because I've been gone, a lot of stuff happened. Now I've got to come back and fix this shit. But like I said, we'll get into that Sunday. The Mundo. Shout to you for saying that. You know we had that combo. Shout to Mundo. Yo, Jay, what up? Jesse, I wasn't playing, man. I've always been a businessman. Always been a businessman. You know what? JM, I would do that, but our meals vary so much. But stay tuned. I got some Airbnbs about to give you breakfast at FlipFlops. I got a few Airbnbs about to give you free breakfast at FlipFlops. So stay tuned for that. I'm working with a couple of Airbnbs right now that are literally going to add FlipFlop breakfast to your Airbnb. So stay tuned for that.
Hello, welcome to FlipFlop.
The cost of going away, word. Hey man, look. Like I said, I think a lot of people have it confused when they just see me sitting in the corner. They think, you know, of course I'm enjoying life, but they think, oh, he's just enjoying life. He don't do nothing. Shit.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but no one sees the other work that I do. You know, remember, I can't. It would look bad on my part. Hey, what's up, John? It would look bad on my part if you see me yelling at my staff. You see me in the kitchen yelling and stuff. So I do it, but I don't do it so you see it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that goes on that people I can't let you see. It would be unprofessional. I tell the girls all the time, we keep it professional here. No matter what happens here, if you want to cry, go to the bathroom and cry. Straight up. And I've had it happen. I'll tell a mofo, go in the bathroom and cry. I know, you know, we all get upset. Go in the bathroom and handle that. Come back, suck it up, let's go. Because when we all here as a family, so no matter how much I yell, and no matter how much I'm getting at people, because listen, you see us smiling and shucking and jiving, we do something. Shucking and jiving and Arriba, about all that. A lot of us I've had an argument with every single employee in this business because it wasn't done the way I wanted it done. But it's behind closed doors. We don't do it in public. Fred Fells, that's a myth. No, it's not dollar for dollar. Trust me. You get a lot of bang for your buck in Cuba. Joe, that's why I said, you gotta be here. It's hard to go away sometimes. Donnell, what's good? There you go. P-Man, no. He got his businesses. He had to leave early. But reached that's the point. You know, shout out to my man, East Coast, EC. He told me a long time ago, he said, Greg, you know what's crazy? He said, I've watched you grow. I've known EC for probably 15 years maybe, I think now. He's my villa guy, the guy I deal with Payasa Properties, Villa Life, all that. I'll probably give a lot of you guys his number. He told me, he said, you know what's crazy? I've seen you grow, how you built everything, you came to where you are. He said, but no one knows everything that happened, because EC was around. He was like, no one knows everything that all you went through. I said, nah, nobody knows. But it's not for you to know. If you didn't know me, it's not for you to know. I'm not gonna sit here and whine and complain and be like, oh, woe is me. They sent me a video of a fire. I said, hey guys, instead of you taking a video, how about somebody grab the fire extinguisher? Then they go, oh, the fire extinguishers don't work. Now I'm yelling at the fire department because I just paid them to film my fire extinguisher. I said, go get the other one. Okay, the other one worked. Hey, instead of filming it, put the goddamn fire out. Then I found out who was stealing lights, causing all these electrical problems. I go to him, I go, hey, you mind not causing fires in my business? Whatever you're doing back there, splicing wires and all that, hold it down, bro. You know, it's a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, for business, what's up, bro? For business information, if you want me to tell you why you should not start a business, $75 an hour. If you want me to tell you how to, it's right there. How to start a business, don't mind him. He's just some guy that comes to the bar. How to start, how to start a business and how to do it properly. And you're probably not gonna like what I gotta tell you. $150 an hour. So there you go. Why is she on one now?
Oh, my bad. She not? Damn,
JJ said, appreciate that, JJ. Said, how much is the Cuban cigars in Havana? That's tricky. It all depends where you buy it from. Because there's super, like that box I showed you is dumb expensive. But that was like on the lower end of expensive. They go up to $1,400, $1,500. So it all depends. And that's because they're sold from the government. Now, if you get them outside the government, they could be fake. And I say could be because I found some real ones that were outside the government, but I really want to mess with that. So you really gotta watch. But when you go to the place that really got them, they're a little pricey. You're gonna pay for some cigars. You're definitely gonna pay for cigars.
It's good. It's very much sweet.
Fred Fells, there's no more CUC. That's what I mean. I'm trying to give you guys the info.
No sugar or no.
Whenever you went before, it's way different now. There's no more cook. It's the peso, the dollar, Canadian, euro. That's it. No more of that. They changed all of that now. You can use dollars, but you really want to get pesos, Colombian pesos at a good rate. Cuban pesos. I said Colombian, excuse me. Cuban pesos. And no, you cannot use American debit cards. American debit or ATM cards you cannot use at all. The machines will not accept it. I even said when we left, we got into the terminal to leave, I went to buy some soda. And they would not accept anything except Canadian. I mean, Canadian and euros. Nothing else. They wouldn't even accept my Cuban pesos. So, but there's no more to cook, no more of that. That's done. They did that. Internet's terrible, but it is what it is.
With the soda.
It's a lot of myths we had, all right? Hey, you better bring some money. That club expensive as hell. Like I said, Cuban clubs are the most expensive clubs I've been to outside of America.
It's burning now.
Only because you either got money or you don't. Listen, I can't even stress this enough. And I wish I had the amount of money on me. Everybody had little fag bags, little things.
You said it right.
That's what I call it. Some dudes had dudes. Hold on. That's what I call it. Some dudes had dudes paying a dude to carry the bag for them. There was dudes carrying Gucci bags, and they pulled. Cubans, bro. I'm hanging with Cubans. They go like this. No matter rappers do the money thing like that, they all had stacks of money this thick, all of them. Now I'm at a concert. It's a show in the club. I've been to the club already. The club was dope, but everybody had money. The concert, you're not spending less than $400 for a seat. All right? And bottles are everywhere. But this was the money area. So everybody in that club got money. Everybody who don't got money, they're on the Malecon. Malecon dope. But the club is just another level. The club 245, when you walk in that bitch, that's one of the clubs. If you guys been, you know what I'm talking about, guys. You probably got like $500 in your pocket, and you go to the club, you be like, hope my ATM card work. Like, shit, the bill might be expensive. I walked in that club, I said, I tapped Steve-O, I said, how much money you got on you? As soon as you walk in, that shit is just dope. And I was like, hey, Steve-O, you got bread? And shout out to John. John always carried bread. I was like, John, you got money on you too? I don't know how much it's gonna cost it. And that club, the minimum was 15,000, which is 150. Now we spend more than that, but I mean, these are clubs that where everybody can't go to the club. So I can say that about Cuba, it's a little different. Partying with the locals on the Malecon, you gonna save some money. Partying with the locals in the club, be prepared to ball till you fall, because they all balling in there. So that's the difference. But like I said, it was cool. It was a great experience. No, they don't accept Corey Kirk. Nothing. It's got to be an out-of-country card.
Don't work that way.
Feel good, yes, in the local spots, but certain spots are a little cheaper. Fred Fell said when you order room service, well, I don't know where you was, Fred, but I stayed at Airbnb. I ain't have room service. What's up, Carl? I ain't had no room service. We had to find our food, like we had to hunt. We almost had to hunt for our food, you know what I mean? We spent 2 days trying to find water. But it was dope, like I said. I really enjoyed Cuba. I told Russ this, and I'll tell you guys this. I'm definitely gonna go back. I would not mind getting a place out there. Maybe an Airbnb where my people's paradiselyfe, or my people to go rent. Something I can go on vacation home or something like that. I don't know if it's allowed, I gotta look into that. Maybe opening a small business out there, you know what I'm saying? Because they got the private businesses now, so it's dope. And Cuba's gonna open up. I see it opening up. Fred Fells, that's another thing. I want to say this. They closed over 1,400 Western Union locations. You can still get Woo, but it's hard. Do not go to Cuba. If you go, I'm going to give you this tip. I'm going to do a whole nother video. Do not go to Cuba without enough cash to sustain yourself. There were some ladies there that were in another group. They came down with $600 for a 7-day trip. But here's the wild part. They had already paid a couple of hundred for some excursions and some events and some VIPs. They were already out of money by day 2. It's hard to get money down there. Bring you extra money. Listen, if you only travel with $1,000, bring $2,000. Put the $1,000 to the side. Hide it. Hide it from yourself. But have money, because it's gonna be hard to get. If you run out of money in Cuba, it's gonna be hard to get money. And you don't want to be out there with a sign saying "Soy gringo, tengo hambre." You don't want to be out there. I don't know if I can do it. I just sit there drinking water all day. Taylor made dreams. There you go. He's still in the building. And like I said, Taylor's gonna give y'all info too, because he's still out there right now. But bring money with you. You don't want to run out of money. So y'all want to know what happened with the brawl? The brawl in the club was Taylor's fault. I'm lying, y'all messing with me. Taylor looked at somebody's lady, and you know Taylor's favorite line is, "You gonna be my wife." So we said it to one of the ladies. Her husband walks over. All hell broke loose. Nah, so me and Taylor, Steve-O, Ja, our first time in Cuba. Well, I think Steve-O's second time, but he was at a resort. And we actually experienced a bar brawl right in front of us. That was dope. But definitely have enough money if you go to Cuba, because if you run out, ain't no ATMs. Taylor, that was kind of funny though, if you think about it. It's right in front of us too. You want to have enough money because there's no ATMs. You can get Western Union, but it's really hard. You got to have a Cuban that's going to get the Western Union for you, and they're going to tax you. Tax you like crazy. Double A, what up? I see you soon, brother. Brooke and GQ, you already know. Elder Law in the building. What's up, Elder Law? Tell the missus I said hello. Josh in, what up? No, really. You going to be out there with a sign. Tango Hombre. I'm not lying. It's not a country you just go to the ATM. Nah, it's not. I believe Taylor actually tried to use his Dominican card. I think it didn't work. Yeah, I didn't get to Casa de Musica. Hopefully Taylor tells me about that. I didn't get I got the Casa de Arte, which is dope. No, Fabrica de Arte, which is dope. But I did not get the Casa de Musica. And Taylor already knows I better see a whole 10-minute video of him doing salsa, because Taylor was dying to do some salsa down there. Man, Carl, what up? You got a dash in. But nah, like I said, guys, it was a dope trip, man. It was a dope trip. I only wish I got to stay long. I thought Taylor did a week. He did 2 weeks. I would love to kick with for a longer time. And shout out to Taylor Made Dreams, man. Listen, you see us drinking together. You see us hanging out here and there. But a trip with that man is priceless. We sit there and talk, kick our knowledge. For your birthday, okay, dope, enjoy it. Taylor, I want to see a video, you better enjoy it. knowledge. We have fun. You know, go out there talking. You know, we capping the lady, talking to the girls, talking to the guy. Everybody's having fun. So it's definitely a dope trip, Taylor. I appreciate you too, by the way. So traveling with Taylor, Taylor's definitely somebody I can say, hey, let's go to the plane, go somewhere. Definitely dope. But Taylor, y'all want to see a video of that fabric Casa de Musica. Unfortunately, I didn't make it there. What's up, Earn Money in the building? What's good, baby?
Yeah. Hey, I said I had to come here too.
I appreciate you, baby.
Yeah.
Y'all make your first stop flip-flop. You already know.
You know it.
Oh, P, man, you'll be in November. My birthday's in November. You gotta tell me those dates. Tell me those dates. Could be a possibility, bro. But I'm gonna end this live now. I'll see you guys for Sunday service. I am dropping a Cuban video tonight or tomorrow morning. I gotta I finished editing a bunch of videos. I loaded like 5 videos. And at the end, I will do a full Cuba review. Matter of fact, if Taylor's up for it, maybe we'll do a Cuba review together, whatever. But I might do a full Cuba review on my view of Cuba. I did enjoy it. I loved it. I don't think it's for everybody, but it's dope. So you guys stay tuned. Hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe. Much love from me to you. I will see you all on Sunday service. Stay tuned for more.